Hello folks, tonight I thought we'd show you the Faraday cage material that came the other day. Um, just to give you a little background, a Faraday cage, well actually a Faraday cage was developed by Michael Faraday, and quite a few years ago. I guess I can't even recall, probably back in the late 1800s, early 1900s maybe. I don't know, I'd have to look that up, and that's maybe something you folks can do. But anyways, a Faraday cage is a metal cage that surrounds you, regardless what size. It can be as small as to put your phone in, or a room, or a whole building for that matter. But anyways, a Faraday cage is essentially, like I said, a metal cage that will block out radio signal, TV, cell phone, Wi-Fi, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to install one in our bedroom, and that room size is 14 by 24. And we are using stainless steel screen. It's 100 mesh. So what that means is, for each square inch there's 100 little holes. So if you look at your window screen, most window screen is between 35 and 40 mesh. So that means for each square inch of window screen there's 35 or 40 holes. So this being 100 mesh, it has super tiny holes in it. And if you look, you still can see through it, but it's very small, very fine. And the smaller the holes, the more, or I should say the smaller, the tighter wave that it can latch onto and basically ground out. So when you put a Faraday cage in a room, you want to ground it so that it can basically bleed off all that electrical energy. So when you ground it to earth. And by doing that, you always keep it unloaded, because if it does get loaded up, it can bleed through or contaminate the area that you're trying to protect. So with the 100 mesh screen, we should be able to protect all 5G, because most 5G is anywhere up to 60 gigahertz. Any hertz reading is basically a measure of frequency of electricity. So if you look at most of the electricity that you use in your home is 60 hertz. Our older cell phones were always in the megahertz range, and now the new phones that they're coming out with the 5G, some of them are up as high as 60 gigahertz. So with the 100 mesh screen here that we have, we should be protected up to at least 1 terahertz. I'm sorry, tetrahertz. Terahertz, I don't know where I got that from, but 1 tetrahertz. So that means 1,000 gigahertz. So we should be good for 5G, 6G, probably 7G, depending on how they work that all. So you're probably all wondering, boy, what does something like that cost to do? Well, to do that 14 by 24 room, all 4 walls, the ceiling, and the floor, that cost us $1,273. And we'll be showing you the receipt from where we got it from, and we'll have a picture of that in this video too here. So anyways, we'll have future videos showing the installation of this, and also once we get the room completed and grounded out to earth, because when you ground it out to earth, then it bleeds that back to the earth so it can return to substations or wherever it needs to go. We'll be basically taking radios and maybe a TV in there and our cell phone, and we'll do some video. And when we close the door, everything will basically go to you know, dead essentially, lose service, what have you. So we'll show you our testing on that and how that works, so you'll be able to all see exactly what it can do. So I'm excited to have a nice safe room to sleep, because remember, as I always say, when you sleep your body heals and regenerates itself, and that's so important. And with all the stuff in our environment that we're bombarded with, our bodies are basically stressed to the max, and healing and regeneration doesn't work so well. That's why a lot of the issues that we as humans face, that's essentially where it's coming from. So anyways, with the fertilizer running to take care of stray voltage and a lot of the geopathic energies, and this here to basically block out everything that the fertilizer can't handle, we'll have the most beautiful place to sleep and live a healthy, long, beautiful life. So anyways, I'm looking forward to showing you all that stuff. So remember to subscribe, so that when we do post new videos, as we do quite often, you'll be able to see the full progress of our house from start to finish, and beyond. So I guess also share these links with these videos with your friends and relatives, and you know, like I say, stay with us, and we'll have many videos to go. So I guess have a great night, and we'll talk to you some more.